This video is to provide pre-inspection testing as well as training for Ballymore's Drivable Mini Scissor Lifts, models DMSL-10 and DMSL-12. Prior to using the lift, a pre-operations inspection should be conducted. Start by making sure that the operations manual is on the lift and familiarize yourself with the information in the manual. Walk around the lift. Look to make sure that decals are legible and in place. Look for any loose parts or any damaged parts. If the lift has been damaged in any way, take it out of service, tag it out, and call for repairs. Verify there are no hydraulic leaks. Look for cracked welds or structural damage of any sort. Check for loose fasteners or pins. Verify proper operation of the gate. Inspect tires and wheels. Next step in your preparation before using the lift is a ground function test. Turn the key to ground control position. Use a toggle switch to raise the scissors. As the scissors are going up, hit the emergency stop button and confirm that all power stops. Pull the emergency lowering valve to verify its operation. The last step prior to using the lift is the platform function test. Prior to entering the lift, make sure the key is in the platform control position. Carefully climb into the lift. Verify that the operations manual is in its compartment. Confirm that all labels and placards are on the lift and legible. Take a minute to test the deck extension. Verify that it slides smoothly forward and backwards. Test the horn. Test the emergency stop. Push it in and the lights on the controller should all go off. The final step before using the lift is workplace inspection. Take a minute to look up. Confirm that there are no overhead obstructions or high voltage conductors. Look down and around the lift for drop-offs, holes, bumps in the floor, obstructions, debris, slope surfaces, or any unstable or slippery surfaces. Be aware of unauthorized personnel in the area. And finally, if you're outside, pay close attention to weather and wind conditions. The lift should never be used in poor weather conditions.
Safety rules. Only use the lift for its intended purpose. Never use the lift as a crane. Never use the lift if there's a maintenance problem or the lift is in need of repair. Do not use the lift around electrocution hazards. The maximum capacity of the lift is noted on page 2 and 3 of the operations manual, depending upon the model. The maximum capacity is equal to the occupant, any tools or materials brought up in the lift. The capacity is total capacity. If there's 2 people in the lift and tools, you must calculate everyone's weight. Never exceed the maximum capacity of the lift.
If you have a concern with any items tested during this process, do not use the lift. Lock it out and call for maintenance. You are now ready to use the lift. We will now review the controller functions.
Controller operation. Turn the unit on. After the unit is on, it will default to the drive position. In order to drive the lift, you must fully depress the dead man switch and then move forward. In order to turn the lift, compress the dead man switch and move the joystick in the direction of travel. In order to raise and lower the lift, ensure that it is in the raise and lower mode. Compress the dead man switch, push down to raise, pull back to lower.
New operators should practice using the lift in an open area in the turtle mode until they are completely comfortable with the maneuverability of the lift. You are now ready to use your lift. Please remember to wear your safety harness at all times. Never climb on the rails or add anything to the lift to try to gain additional height. The most important thing to remember from a safety perspective is to use common sense and always be aware of your surroundings.